Hello and welcome back to 2Idiots Productions. Boy, has it been a while since I've said those words, huh? So we've been off the channel now for quite a bit, and I thought that before I started, uploading actual videos, which one is in production currently and will probably be out a couple days after this one. I'm hoping to get it out soon because it's a 2020 Nintendo predictions. Surprise, surprise, they do one of those every year. But I thought before I hop in and talk about just regular Nintendo stuff that people actually care about, I'll do an update video that no one is going to care about. So, this past year, 2019, has been a very trying year, let's say. Not just for myself, but for a lot of people, obviously. And a lot of the reasons why I left was due to just a lot of circumstances been going on. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. What that is basically my thyroid gland does not produce enough hormones or whatever. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just, based on what I know about the disease. But basically, it causes me to be super lethargic, and it's horrible. It's basically your mind, because you're not producing the right chemicals, basically betrays you, is what I'm going to say. It's how I feel when I am having a problem with hypothyroidism. You get like this weird cloudy sensation, and it also tends to make you think that you don't like doing the things that you do like doing, and all that nonsense. You don't really want to do anything. It's just not a good state to be in. And I have this undiagnosed for a while now, and I'm now on medication, which is great. If you have anything like that, maybe go see a doctor. It really does help. And because of that, I've kind of woken up, let's say. It kind of feels like that. And when that fog was here, I was really in a state of, well, do I even want to do YouTube? Who even cares about you? It was not a positive mindset, and it wasn't fun. But now that that's kind of moved past me, I've kind of gone back and be like, hey, I used to make videos, and I used to like making videos. Why did I stop making videos? And that's basically, I believe, a big reason why. It was because of hypothyroidism and how that was affecting just my thought process. On top of that, I'm sure many of you who are in the community of either gaming or toy reviews or pretty much anything on YouTube at this point know about COPPA. COPPA and a couple of other just things that were happening on YouTube were also a huge factor of why I left video making and why I intended to stay away from video making. I'm coming back now because this is fun for me and I do enjoy it and I want to make videos again. So I'm coming back, but we'll get into that in a second. So let's talk about COPPA. COPPA is going to have some real serious effects on this channel. Now, obviously, my content is not made for children. I never intended this to be made for children. Most of my audience is in the 18+ range anyways, and while I'm not going to sit here and say this is like adult content and you can't watch it if you're a kid, I'm sure you could, but it's not the intended audience. I've always intended it for like a high school and plus age group, because quite frankly, that's the age I was in when I started making videos, and those are the people I'm trying to talk to. And, even older fans of the thing, 30s, 40s, 50s, people who are in the community, people who are talking about games, who want to talk about Smash Brothers speculations and stuff like that. All these other things that we talk about here on this channel. Not that children don't. I'm not trying to sit here and say that, well, kids are dumb. They don't get, no, kids are just incredibly smart, but it's not the targeted audience, right? However, for COPPA, there has been some serious issues, and I don't want to dive into the whole thing. If you do want to learn more about it and you don't know what it is, I will link below to some Chadtronic videos. He's done a great job talking about COPPA. MatPat also did a video. But essentially, to line itself up with this, YouTube came into a problem, and we all have to now set our channels to either being for kids or not for kids. It's very black and white, unfortunately. The issue with this is, even though the government has now tried to make it a little less black and white, and at least they're trying, the problem is that the language isn't very clear. So for someone like me who does not make content for kids, but my content could definitely be seen as made for kids because it's video games, I'm in a weird gray area where I don't really know what's okay and what's not. And the problem with this is, if you don't know what's okay, you are hit with a fine. With a very heavy fine from the United States government. And I just, quite frankly, don't have any time to deal with that, or money, or anything else. And I'm not going to be the hamster for this. I'm not going to be the guinea pig. I'm not putting myself in the crossfire of the United States government. Sorry, I don't want to do that. So, for now, all my content has been made for kids. This video will not be, because there's nothing video gamey. I mean, yes, there's little toys on my desk, but whatever. There's nothing video gamey or whatever in this. We're just talking about life, and I think that's okay. I'm going to make this one not for kids, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I'm going to wait and see who gets made, you know, victims of this, and what's being attacked, and what's going on, and if the government actually takes action or not. And depending on those results, I'm going to wait a few months, is how I'll move forward. If there's no significant retaliation against creators, and I see the creators that make content similar to mine are fine, I will once again remove the 4Kids thing, go back to our normal way of dealing with things, and we'll move forward as if nothing's happening. If that's not true, we'll have to stay in the 4Kids section. The issue with 4Kids is that comments are removed. You know, you can't add things to playlists anymore. And while those aren't the huge issue, comments is it's really a problem for me, because that completely alienates us from having any kind of communication. And I think that's unfortunate, because I've met some really nice people who have watched these videos, and I really enjoy your feedback. But if we are to remain COPPA compliant, we can't have that, which is super unfortunate. So if you do value the communication between me and you, because even though I'm a stupid idiot, nobody on the internet, but if you do, Twitter is probably the best place to follow me. I'm at Von Friesenstein on Twitter, you know, or on Instagram, I'm at Multiple Polygons, I think, at this point, because I changed the branding on Twitter, on Instagram, I'm sorry. Those are probably the best places to reach me and to talk to me about videos, if that's what you're interested in. If you don't care about that, it's not going to affect you. But I wanted to put that out there, just in case. That being said, video production is coming back, right? Even though we got all these negative things happening, I think it's time to get over myself, move past my problems. The medication's doing great. It's working. I feel better, which is fun. So we're coming back. And we're coming back in a different style than we did previously. There are some things I've learned about myself over the, let's say, about a year that I've been off YouTube. I've gotten some new passions that I didn't know I quite had, and I'm going to incorporate those into the channel. I'm not going to reveal what they are yet. I'm not going to reveal exactly what's going to happen yet, because I like mystery, and I don't know exactly when these projects will be coming out, so I don't want to, you know, say something and then it not happen. So I don't know, but there are things planned. There are new things planned. There are different things planned, and the old stuff's going to keep coming. You know, some projects right now are Recap and the podcast. Those are dead, but those had low viewership anyway, so I don't think it really matters. But Super Smash Pass is going to continue. There will be a new format, but it is going to continue. Let's Talk About Things is also going to continue. And I probably also see some revamping. I'm trying to just put more work and more effort into video production, and my videos in general, something I've been trying to do for, you know, continuously, because improvement is good. But yeah, we're not going to have a schedule. I'm not doing that. I'm not going back to promising a video a week or anything like that. Videos will come as they come. This is very similar to when the relaunch happened in March. If any of you were around for that, I don't know how many people were, but you know, it's similar to what's going on there. It's just videos will happen when they happen. If we eventually move back into a scheduled situation, great. If we don't, we don't. Okay, it's just, that's what it's going to be. So videos will be sporadic, and if you want to watch them, great. If you don't, that's fine too. You do what you got to do. But I think I've taken enough of your time already with this, so that's it. We're back. It's over. The hiatus is done. And let's hope there's not another one, because these tend to be a thing, a continuous thing, and I don't like them. Let's just stop doing them, right? See you guys next time. Bye.